Just ordinary, average American kid, loved rock and roll, started playing guitar when I was a kid, loved the guitar so much I started building my own. About 3 years ago, I decided to hang out my shingle and start my own signature brand of guitars, and that became the Pasquale US Custom Guitars. I got a connection from Jim Chakiris, who is the CEO of Shave the Nation. He decided he wanted to get a custom Shave the Nation guitar made with their logo on it, their Uncle Sam logo, to promote their booth. Through Jim, I got in touch. I built him a custom guitar. I got in touch with Deb at OSOT, and that led us to making the camouflage guitars that we've been donating for the last 3 years. We've done 3 donations with custom guitars just like this, but they're camouflaged out with military graphics and the whole 9 yards. So that's how I got involved with OSOT, and it's just been great. OSOT is very important because it's disheartening to me to see what our government is doing to our troops. And I don't know how politically correct this is going to be, but it bothers me that our leadership doesn't treat our troops better. I love OSOT, I love everything that's behind them. It's disheartening that it has to exist when our government should be doing this for them. And so I'm disappointed in how our leaders handle a lot of things. I want to see America be the great country it should be. I want them to treat the military with the utmost of respect, not as if something there's nothing else for them to do, so they'll go into the military mindset. I despise that. I think we should have the greatest military on earth, and I think they should be treated that way. It breaks my heart that it doesn't happen. You hear stories of heartbreak and Medicare being cut and benefits for soldiers being cut while congressmen vote themselves raises. It makes me want to fight. You know, I'm a blue-collar American kid who grew up in blue-collar society where you have to get up every day and work and you have to put your due diligence in, and I don't think our leadership is recognizing the fact of what our soldiers go through. So, that being said, I'm all in. And you know, I had just created this camouflage finish for this guitar, and I found out OSOT was doing this. I said, I got the perfect vehicle for this. Jumped all in. I said, let's do this. So we put up our guitar for the raffle. My first year, I had no idea what to expect. It was a very, very odd thing because all of a sudden, here's this camouflage guitar sitting in the middle of nowhere. No one really knew what to do with it. And so that was our first year, but nonetheless, it was exciting. It was good to be a part of it. It drew some attention. Last year's package, we expanded a little bit. We gave a camouflage guitar, we did a Shave the Nation guitar, and we donated to a United States Veterans Arts Program where we gave a guitar to a wounded soldier as part of PTSD therapy. So it's just a way for an average blue-collar guy to give back to the nation that supports him and protects our freedoms. I mean, that's really what it is. The great thing about it is when I first got involved in OSOT, I called all of my vendors, all of my suppliers for my hardware, and I said, here's what I'm doing, and they said, we're all in. They donated the hardware, they all wanted to be a part of it, they're all supporting this, they're all sponsors, and they're all helping promote it. So it's good to see that the guitar community that I strive to represent actually is being a part of this, where I don't know if that's being represented anywhere else. So my wife and I were just talking about this on the way down here. I call him my unofficial son. He's an Army specialist named Nate Sorg, who is serving. He just got back from Afghanistan, and he's down in Louisiana right now. Nate was one of those situations where Nate was living in my basement for about 3 to 6 months, somewhere in that time frame, and we became family. And he joined the Army. After that, he needed to get his life together, join the Army, and he is the type of kid that will make this a career and make the Army better because of it. So I'm very worried because, I mean, he was in Afghanistan. He was in the front line. He was there fighting for it all, and this is my flesh and blood, someone I love dearly, and so there's my connection right there, and anything we can do to help him and anybody else like him. I mean, that's just our story. Every American family has a story like that, and you don't hear about it. You don't hear about it on the news. You don't hear about the struggles these guys go through, the pain they go through after they get back. And not only that, but it matters who they are. We're more concerned about what Michelle Obama spends on dresses than who got killed in war and combat today. And now you got my guy. Now you got my dander up. That bothers me. It bothers me that the section of society that's protecting what we value most is valued the least. So bring OSOT in. I'm all in. I want to be a part of it. And I'm just a dummy who makes guitars. I mean, I just like making guitars. I can't protect anybody's freedom with a guitar. I can liberate their minds with my music, but I can't protect them from anything. So we have the United States military to do that, and I want to support them in any way I can.